Hello and welcome to Nickel City X. I almost forgot the name of my own channel, Nickel City X-Wing. I am Greg, and this is XTC coverage. Ireland versus England. Is there a greater rivalry in the world? Probably, but you know, this is what we got to work with. I am not alone though. I am joined all the way from Italy. It is Pifu, and all the way from like the Midwest, like Iowa, you know, where they do like baseball with dead people. It's Will Hagwood. What's up, guys?
Hello. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say hello, and then leave the field to Will. From the Midwest of Italy to the Midwest of US. Will, floor is yours.
Does Italy really have a Midwest? It's like a string bean.
I'm literally in the Midwestern part of Italy.
Yeah, but like, are you? Like, you're in the middle. You're just in the middle of Italy.
Yeah, but
technically that's where Iowa is, the middle of the country. Really, west is not really the best description of it.
Listen. Too early for you guys to question everything I say.
Also, didn't in Angels in the Outfield, wasn't that in New York where they were playing with dead angels?
Okay, well, first off, I was making a Field of Dreams reference.
Oh, I understood the reference. I've been there. I seen it.
Yeah.
Built it and I came, so, you know, I guess the movie wasn't wrong.
Angels in the Outfield takes place in California, because they're the California Angels.
Oh, you know what?
Now they're the Anaheim Angels. But at that time, they were the California Angels.
That makes a lot of sense. But also shows the range of my knowledge of other sports. They're all from movies.
What do you
is
mean
all
other
very
sports?
interesting. Like, from the point of view of European citizen, I absolutely have no idea of what you're talking about.
You've never seen the Field of Dreams? They have movies in Europe.
Yeah, we're talking about movies.
I don't know, like, please describe the plot so I can recollect what absurd Italian title that movie has.
Are you ready for this? This is the greatest plot of all time. Okay. Kevin Costner starts hearing voices in his dreams saying, if you build it, they will come. And then he spends all of his farm money to make a baseball field. But there's no one to play a game on that baseball field. So he goes out and he searches for James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones is a salty old man in Boston. They go to a baseball game, but James Earl Jones is feeling a little social anxiety before social anxiety was a thing. Finally, James Earl Jones heard, I'm not done, sir. James Earl Jones hears the voices after being kidnapped by Kevin Costner. On the way, they pick up a hitchhiker. Then, James Earl Jones and the hitchhiker start playing games with ghosts. Baseball games with full-on ghosts of great baseball players past, including Shoeless Joe Jackson, falsely accused in the Black Sox scandal. Then, the banker tries to take their house. While the banker is trying to take their house, the daughter chokes on a hot dog. This is when the hitchhiker before crosses the magic line that makes him an old doctor person and saves the lady. Then they all disappear into the cornfield before Kevin Costner gets to play catch with his dad. Field of Dreams.
Yeah, in Italy that movie is called L'uomo dei sogni, that means man of the dreams. The man of dreams. And Christ, that was a wild ride. Yeah, I've seen it. Because we have this really bad habit of, I wouldn't say poorly translating, but it's more of a freely reinterpreting movie titles.
Yeah, that's what Italy does, reinterpreting.
Yeah.
You guys took Chinese noodles and were like, you know what? What about tomatoes? We haven't had any tomatoes on these.
You are okay, are you willing to start a fight? Because geez, you're starting a war, Greg.
I mean, yeah.
A, pasta was invented in Italy. B,
Wrong.
Football, kind of.
Okay,
But
well,
just for my English fellas, also rugby was invented in Italy. Take this.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know about rugby, but you got 2 wrongs in the first thing, so I'm a little distrusting.
I'm sorry, Greg, but like while you guys were chasing marmots and playing in the mud, we were already stabbing senators, so I think I have the upper hand here.
What do you mean, you guys? Who's you guys in this situation?
You guys, aka the Great Roman Empire, I mean, that thing that sprawled kind of all across 2 continents, but I mean, feel free to talk about expansion and democracy and whatever you want, Greg.
You could put the US over the Roman Empire. Just saying.
Yeah, and realize it's teeny tiny confronted with the immense power of the Great Roman Empire.
I mean, it's a little early for me to be feeling patriotic, but I feel like we got a shot.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Let's go to the X-Wing.
Sorry, Will, for destroying your early morning X-Wing with some, you know.
No, you're right. We just have no argument against it. So let's move on.
We're trying to open bets. How about that? Yeah, okay, bets are open.
Okay.
I did it. Oh, gosh. Have you ever seen Angels in the Outfield? Good movie. Okay, they're just starting. Thanks for the heads up.
The clock going, Greg. Now we can't count. There's only 4 A-Wings.
Ooh.
No, there's 5. He's counting both teams.
Ow.
Nabi's not a partisan A-Wing. He just wants A-Wings.
I guess, yeah. And from that certain point of view, he's not wrong.
So, who do we have here? My favorite Irish player, Rich Polly, with his super fantastic resistance list, with Venny, who's a dick to the obstacles, right?
So, a dick to the ops? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, he's a dick to the obstacles.
Okay.
He's mean to them.
Yes. Hey, obstacle, you're looking pretty fat today.
He's also got Joe C. Striker. I had to look up what this dude even does. It's a hard boost, isn't it?
Yep. I think, Greg, was it on your channel when we already commented the game from Rich? Or was it on Tonton Squadron? I can't really remember.
I have literal no chance of remembering any game that ever happened on my channel.
Shit, you're getting old.
Yeah, no, I am. Not only am I getting old, I've had a lack of sleep. Like,
you went and you partied in Austin so hard a few weeks ago, right?
I did party in Austin very hard.
Good on you, Greg. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Did I tell you guys the story of the Ginger Giant?
No.
No, Will is feeling personally attacked by this statement.
So, we go to this bar / 2-step place in Austin called the Broken Spoke. So it's like dancing, right? But it's 2-step dancing. It's like country dancing. But it's like a bar, and like young people go there. And like we're hanging out. I'm with my friends from Los Angeles. We like met in Austin. It's 3 of us. We're hanging out. And I see this girl sitting alone. I'm like, Greg's smooth operator, you know? Greg is one of the smoothest operators on the planet. It's like, you know, like Fabio, Dion, Greg in the order of smooth operators. And she like moves seats, but it's still alone. So I know she's alone because you don't move seats if you're waiting someone. So I'm like, yo, hang out with us. So she comes back, starts hanging out with us. She starts talking the most nonsense I've ever heard anyone talk. She's like an oil engineer, and like she's talking about all this stuff about how she likes to cuck her boyfriend, and like way like too soon to us, you know, like just like you just met us type stuff.
The TMI moment of the night.
Yes. And then across the way, I see him, the Ginger Giant, 6'8", ginger. And he's with a 5'0" Indian lady. And they're together, and it's the most confusing thing ever. And I finally have enough rum and cokes where I'm like, you know what? I gotta know. So I go over to the ginger giant, and I'm like, you two need to come hang out with us. So they do. And it turns out to be hilarious. They met on Tinder. He said he was waiting until marriage. Then she chimes in until he met me. And I'm like, everyone's sharing tonight. This is great.
Okay. That reminds me of Worlds 2019 and a funny anecdote that I will not narrate now, but my good friend Simon Willis, who may or may be not watching this game, could remember. That was one night.
I don't know, man. I feel like if you go, it reminds me of a funny anecdote, you gotta kind of say the anecdote.
No, I can't. This transmission is PG-13.
No, it's not.
Shit.
Yeah, but...
So we met, let's pretend we're not here to talk about X-Wing, but that time we were at X-Wing World, so still relevant. Let's say that we met this guy at a beer pub, whatever, like this huge place with lots of taps beer just outside the World's venue. And he was hanging out with these girlfriends of his. They met recently, blah, blah, blah. He traveled a lot. And he was really, really enthusiastic about his electronic cigarette. And he kept talking to us about his electronic cigarette and how much he could do this and do that, and the temperature and the power and blah, blah, blah. All of this while his, let's say, companion, I don't know if it's a proper term, so excuse me if it's not, let's say was hanging out with somebody else. So, yay! Too much information about your e-cig, buddy.
It's to the best of us. I mean, who hasn't got lost in the wilds of their electronic cigarettes?
And we were really thrilled to know everything about the e-cig, I gotta say.
Okay, gotta love it. Oof.
Well, I have bad news to report. I was wrong about who Joe Sea Striker is. I was thinking of Carcoon. Carcoon is the one who hard boost.
I suppose I could just look at the card.
Now, who does
after
that?
you lose a shield, gain and evade. I guess that's cool. And he has that droid that lets you like spend, right, to make or to reroll.
Yeah, he's locked Vinny out there to give Vinny rerolls for that double shot with veteran turret gunner.
What a combo. So the X-Wing, any thoughts, veteran instinct says? Man, you really want our thoughts on X-Wing? Haven't you had enough thoughts on X-Wing for a lifetime?
But
I mean,
you know what?
We're gonna be dancing here. Lloyd's not gonna joust.
We're not gonna engage for a bit.
No, not justing him makes sense. Like Reach squad may be really, really surprising. Like first I said, oh yeah, his Venny likes to be a dick to the obstacles, because making an obstacle explode can literally throw off the opponent, because it deletes a hiding spot for squishy ships. It changes the course of the engagement, because maybe you were expecting to dance around the obstacles and then, flank the opponent. But what happens is that, nope, now it's a completely freeway in front of you and no obstacles to dance around.
Yeah, it looks like with a hard turn, he's going to line up and get easy trajectories on all of these rocks the A-Wings are hiding behind.
Tries the 3 hard bumps. The thought I did have earlier, my one X-Wing thought of the day was underslung blaster cannon might be a nice way to pair Venny with some T-70s.
Yeah, because the arc would go out to range 3. That's interesting.
Yeah. So there you go. 3 X-Wing tips from Greg, which you were all dying for. And a barrel roll away from Rich's ZZ. Quick play coy. How many people are in the commentary box? Is this a party? Yeah, Fun Walk, it is a party. You can join us if you want. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Nah, nah, nah. I don't give a fuck. Is that how you roll?
Sure, man. I wasn't 100% sure what you're going for there, but yeah. Sounds good to me.
Also, to keep on praising the foolish choice of Reach of bringing Venny to the tournament, like that
Venny's
bomber
good. What do you mean foolish?
Yeah, but I mean, in a field of A-wings, the resistance bombers represent a very small percentile of the ships. He can be extremely resilient. Like the amount of hits that Venny can digest before exploding in a glorious fireball is immense. Literally immense. He's so defensive, so resilient.
Yeah, well, they do have rockets on the A-wings, so...
Yeah, I was just gonna say, without like a reinforce or something, the A-wings can get out of that extra dice Vinny's adding and just procket it. I mean, he's got what, all 4 prockets?
Yeah, all 4 of them have rockets.
I mean, he chose not to do that, or hasn't yet. But there's going to be some easy prockets to get on him. And he's moving all 3 of his 5s after there's easy. So he's got a lot of advantages in this fight here.
We had some shots there, but they're A-wings, so there was never a chance. A-wings, for some reason, don't suffer from the rule of Soontir. It makes no sense. They're 3 agility. There's literally no difference between them and Soontir. For some reason, maybe it's Navi's power of love. They just don't suffer the same consequences.
Except for Zari.
Party time!
Oh, Mark!
Hello! How are you guys doing?
Oh, good. We're good. This is truly international now. You know, before we were just relatively international. Now it's truly international.
Now we got everything. We got pizza, burger, and bratwurst all in one.
Currywurst. We prefer currywurst.
Yeah, currywurst is great too. Like, all the sausages in the world, they have their places. But I just wanted to say hello, like, actually I have to work to do.
So, you do work from time to time?
Yeah, I know, sometimes I need money, so alright, see you guys later.
You mean you're European and not on vacation?
Sadly not, I wish I would.
I feel like all of Europe's on vacation.
It's only the teachers, it's only Ollie Bucknell, actually.
Oh, I'm on vacation too.
See you guys later.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Ciao. So yes, that was a random far-walk incursion.
Tom Flanagan in chat says, this Venny as well is not as defensive as Venny can be. These A-wings can burn Venny down pretty quickly.
Thank you, Dom, for pointing out I don't know shit about X-Wing. Thank you, for real.
I think he was just noticing things. Up to Nothing says, this is a tough one. I'm English, but Rich is my teammate. Apparently, Isla needed some ringers.
That's very confusing.
I mean, Lloyd's getting extra points here for these paint jobs. Busting out the fancy A-wings.
There is the inevitable turn-in of doom from Venny, who I'm sure won't be taking a procket.
Yeah, really, man, has a lot of restraint right now by not just launching those bombs at these A-wings.
I think he's probably waiting to get like not a sure thing, but a little more like non-open A-wing scenario.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he can hit either one of the far big ones with that seismic.
Right.
Not yet.
And it's going to be a boost rotate. What's Venny's condition to add the focus? Is it the attacker, or he has to be in the arc?
They have to be in a friendly ship's arc.
Yeah.
So in your underslung scenario, they have to be in the underslung. I get to be his side arc too, but not his front arc. Because it's all about those turrets. The thing I'm most excited about is that Page Tico gunner being able to rotate around, drop bombs in the system phase. I was a big fan of that when it came out in second edition.
Chico is great with the veteran turret gunner. Yeah, it's such a nice little combo.
Because you can swivel. The amount of times people can be in 2 quadrants at once, and you can actually double tap them then with veteran turret gunner. Pretty awesome. Or if someone's in your front arc, you just swivel it to the front, shoot it, and then swivel it back around to the side. It's so good.
What do you guys think about the overall price points of the Resistance Bomber and all the connected upgrades?
The price is too high!
As someone who's played against 3 of them multiple times, especially after their points decrease now, they're fine how they are. They're not very versatile, but they're in a good spot, I think.
Well, they're one of those ships that's like, if you lower the points too much, then you spam them and it becomes oppressive. But like,
yeah, it turns out it can be.
1 is just like too expensive.
Yeah.
I think one becomes too expensive when you need such a massive amount of expensive upgrades to make it very efficient. So I'm gonna go on a limb. How do you say that?
Limb.
Go out on a limb and say that the issue is not actually the bombers being overpriced, is that the relevant upgrades for them, be it Page T-Hope, Veteran Turret Gunner, or whatever, those are too expensive. But also much more difficult to balance. Because if you bring them down too much, then other ships become oppressive.
Ooh, here's the first big swing of the game from Venny. The defensive reroll. And that is going to be a shield on Sefton.
Yeah, did he reroll that eye?
Yeah, he rerolled the eye. And he is going to veteran turret gunner for another hit crit. But again, the law of Suntier does not apply to A-Wings. It never has. Never will.
I want to say that it's because they have 2 shields, but they just don't take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. The presence of 2 shields is massive.
Sefton took one. But see, if that was Suntier, it would have been a crit for a direct. And that's really the difference.
Is the crit for a direct accompanied by the letdown sound? Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah.
Wow, Page lets you rotate back after too?
Yeah, it's anytime you shoot.
Oh yeah, it's not an action. Oh man.
Yeah, it's not an action, and your turret is still a primary weapon. So you could really get some bombs dropped with her too. Because you could, if you can imagine 2 thermals in system, and then 2 thermals in combat as well.
And then a seismic?
Yeah, then seismics. That's what I'm saying. Well, this Vinny doesn't have thermals, but it lets you. It's almost like a genius-esque effect, then, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Almost.
Too bad Genius doesn't work on mines, right? Be kind of oppressive.
No.
Be a little oppressive if it did.
I mean, it's still pretty good. You'd be surprised. Who's that?
I'm really intrigued by Lloyd's plan.
Yeah.
Which is what is his plan?
The complete absence of a plan.
Okay.
I'm referring to that.
I think he's just running right now. Getting kind of corralled here by big ol' Vinny.
It reminds me of the Marco Descordilli school of dog fighting, where you just wait out around the obstacles, then inflict damage worth half a ship, and then you run away for the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, well, we've seen it. Marcel just did it to a bunch of aggressors not too long ago.
You can really only get Venny with 2 underslung X-Wings if you, like, put the points on Venny, you know what I mean?
I guess. I mean, it doesn't need to be a 1,000-point ship or whatever, like he is in this list. How much is he in this list? 93 points? Wow. I mean, he does shoot twice and can drop a bunch of bombs, so fair enough.
I think I would have... Yeah, I would slim it down a tiny bit. Maybe saving on protons? Maybe? Don't know. Like, it's hard to shave something from that bomber, because everything is extremely useful. Also, or you go extremely lean, or you have a chunky one. So I feel there is no in between.
I don't know, Vinny's making some moves here to the middle.
I think this is where Venny wants to be, but like a turn ago.
Yeah, since he's a musician, I don't know if he can hard to pursue around to that rock to his side there. His right side, our left. Do they have hard ones? They don't have hard ones, do they?
The bomber?
No. No, it does have hard ones. It's red though.
They're red.
Vinny's not gonna do that. It loves that perceptive co-pilot so much. Not gonna give that up.
Pattern analyzer.
I know, right? Pattern analyzer. That's the first thing I put out when I was like, "What would the build be?" I was like, "Oh yeah, pattern analyzer for sure."
Oh, yeah.
And rotate.
Are you gonna come in for that procket tally?
Yep.
Yeah, you got to.
There's gonna be a tiny bit of ganging up on Venny. But let's see how effective it will be.
Oh, gonna say, I don't think that's range 2 for the procket. And Vinny can only shoot you once.
That might be. You have to measure from the bullseye arc for the procket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bullseye only. I don't think that's range 2.
Yeah.
Telly's gonna be real sad about it. But I mean, you gotta play cautious though when you start getting close to this Vinny, because the bombs are coming. He's, like I said, just waiting for the right opportunities here. Because the one damage from the seismic or proton bomb means so much when the list that you're facing only has 16 total health.
Indeed. ZZ reaches out, tries to touch someone, can't. So it's going to switch over to Sefton. And he's going to go ahead and be like, you know what? Shooting Venny's not worth it. I'm going to take this 2-dice Bangarooski onto Joff.
Yeah, you can't mod that. No.
Like shooting to Joff Sea Striker with one ship makes sense. Because yes, he's going to have a evade token potentially. Yeah, but if you don't shoot him again, that's range 2, but not in the bullseye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It definitely was range 2, but
range 2 in bullseye, but not bullseye range 2. 2 crits though, hey. Then he rolls one, spends.
No problem for Vinny.
What a guy.
I mean, I guess that tally boost would have been 3 arcs on him, so I can see the hesitation to dive right in by yourself.
Yeah. Probably targeting Sefton here because that's your easiest path to points.
Yeah, it's range 2, no tokens.
Yeah.
Then PL, thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Oh no, it has a focus tokens.
Yeah, it's focused. And there is the ping for the shot on to Sefton. 3v3 from good old Joff. Only 2. Sefton needs paint. Sefton gets paint. Now
Gonna leave him open for the Vinny shot though. But we have Tally to protect.
Yeah,
we did see that bullseye from Tally. Ooh, let's get the double shot still.
Range 3 onto ZZ. ZZ's too good.
I'll take. All A-Wings are too good.
Have you seen Sifton?
It hit crit coming into ZZ.
Will, have you seen me losing in a very, very bad way every time I play against A-Wings? Because that's my metric.
Oh, you need bigger arcs, apparently. Get bigger arcs. Like this Benny here. Look at that. Look at those arcs. So did actually use the tally there after seeing that it was 3 hits coming into ZZ.
That's such a good ability with the thing.
Oh wait. No, we ran out of focus tokens though.
You can't mod forever, bud. There's a limit.
He's like, oh, I'm just gonna double mod every single thing I do. No big deal. But yeah, the M9G8 super effective with the amount of like time on target Vinny has with that rotating the page and veteran turret gunner combination. So, and like that's the other thing too is like you kind of have to punish or like shoot at Vinny once in a while, so he's not just double modifying both attacks.
Right.
Like, get him to spend a focus token once in a while.
Brock in chat asks, did Marcel win last night? He did. And Up to Nothing asks, are you going to get your guitar out again? Only if they start taking 12 minutes of planning phase.
Wow. Who was doing that?
Hey, let's just say it was last night. Let's say it was the game before Marcel. Let's just say it was a long time with thinking.
Wow. All right, fair enough. I guess.
Will Lloyd remember Tally? Vote now. Oh, okay. He's 90 seconds behind. I'm like, he already did. What are you doing?
Yeah. Greg, there's a 9-second delay, so if the streamer is acting weird,
I was like, what do you mean? You already did it. I thought it was like more esoteric than like Tally's ability. I thought he just meant like remember her. Like, you guys remember Tally? She made us fall in love in The Last Jedi and then died. Remember that?
Yeah, I think she gave a thumbs up, and then the other shot of her was her just blowing up in this.
Bombs away, and then she dies.
Oh yeah, she does have the bombs away. That's right. Man, when are we gonna get these bombs? That's what I'm excited for. Got trajectory and all the things.
See, I don't think it's a very good time to bomb. Maybe a proton right now would be nice to prevent a like one hard turn in from ZZ. To get that.
I mean, I think just the threat of that does that, right?
Yeah, well, under that scenario, why drop a bomb ever?
Yeah, I guess you're not wrong on that.
Arlak is here, says, asking the casters why both nations have no Medjousi in the resistance list. So he's asking, yeah.
Because they actually like to play X-Wing.
Oh, sick burn.
What?
Pifu going after everyone who plays Resistance meta. So McJousty is the 3 Red Squadron X-Wings with Rose and Zari.
Yeah, I'm not specifically going after everyone who plays that list. I'm specifically giving shit to Alessandro Mazzi. Like everyone in Italy has done in the last, say, 2 years, maybe? Since the Resistance thingy came out, the Resistance pod came out.
This is interesting.
Ooh,
He launched a seismic. I think that has more of a chance of hitting you than it does them.
nope, if I turn this way.
Ooh, did do the hard one. Does he have it?
He does, yeah, he's got pattern.
Sup. I mean, he's got so many upgrades. I lost track. But yeah, super nice there.
Ooh, Zari doesn't have room for that focus boost. Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, Zari got kind of trapped here. In the corner.
Well,
What's
Brock would like to say hello to you.
Oh, well, hello, Brock. I will beat you in that pewter gym. Don't you worry. It's a deep cut.
What do you do if you're okay? I guess you got out of it. That was a little too close for my comfort.
Do you think also the obstacle on the left will explode? Because that doesn't seem to be range 1.
Nah, I think you pretty much only got that big rock on the right. I don't know. Well, yeah, no, I think it's only the big rock on the right.
What do I know?
Tom Reed is in chat saying, this is a very good question. Oh, he's not just responding to something else in chat. Okay. Rich is very good and experienced with Benny, says up to nothing. I believe it. Going him very well here. Oh, a move.
Look at that.
Ooh, what a
Just
boy.
kills it.
Although, you have to either boost, rotate,
I mean, who's gonna get you?
get no...
I think you just focus boost here.
Focus boost, not even bother to rotate.
I
Be
mean,
like, I'm behind you now. Haha, my name's Tally. Remember my name.
I think we're just gonna see a focus rotate here, yeah?
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, it's Procket time.
Okay. So
Do it.
he's definitely trading. That's like 1 damage from the seismic, right? Because
I mean,
I don't think it reaches. Oh, it does. It touches the asteroid. He can get 1, but he has to do 1 to himself.
Oh, 1 to Vinny for 1 on both those A-Wings?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the best ever. Easy. Let's see that bubble.
oof.
Yeah, both of them.
Venny,
spicy.
Zari, ZZ.
Oh, all the V's and
Gigi and Franco and
ZZ range 1 onto Tally 3v3. Oof. 3 hits.
that was a very well placed bomb, I would say.
And of course 3 paint, because why would there not be 3 paint? All I want is violence.
yeah,
Fate of
Vinny's
Cain.
gonna,
But
Vinny's gonna have some hard choices here.
Yeah. Fate of Cain, thank you for the follow. And 1 hit coming into Benny. This has no chance of going through.
Does you want to spend those focus tokens though? I mean, yeah, you might want to conserve here because they're about to get brocketed. But it's only single modded. What do you care? Yeah,
he
it just takes
the
it.
shield. So he wants the guaranteed 1 on the Z's. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, a rocket. And it's a full string.
Oh yeah, here's easy. Full spend. Yeah, just take the focus right back.
And that's gonna be hit, crit into Venny. We're into Hull.
Yeah, so spins the focus. What kind of crits we got here?
Ooh, Hull breach, the early Hull breach. You hate to see it.
Ooh. Big oof.
Joff. Nothing.
No, he's got sorry. Just barely.
Does he have sorry though? You know what I mean?
Yeah. 3 hits.
And a million evades.
He doesn't have sorry. And this is going into Venny. Venny's probably going to try and defend at all costs here. You don't want that Hull breach. Is 2v2? Well, 2v1 with the... And you gotta spend it. Does well to get rid of those focuses too. This is a good turn here for Lloyd and Team England. Nothing out the front, so you get 2 arc shots pretty much. Range 1.
Gets a...
Want to tally here, but no more mod. Well, he does have the 1 reroll. Full string.
That's painful.
Half points. And then you can fire on these, or sorry, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really. So he's thinking about dropping a bomb, maybe?
Yeah, because rotate doesn't help you.
I mean, you take the shot on ZZ, right? Just because points-wise, it's the same shot on Zari, same shot on ZZ. They both have focuses.
Yeah, right.
They're both down 1.
I agree.
Yeah, but a bomb would be so much fun.
I mean, a bomb would be fun, but I just don't know what bomb you would actually... You could drop another seismic, but it's just like advanced information for Tally to not hit.
Yeah, you might as well just drop it in the system phase.
Right. Brock asks who has initiative. That is a good question. I believe it's
Team Island. Yeah, he's first player. He's been moving his ZZ.
Yeah.
And Jeff first.
I should have marked that. That's on me, Brock. I apologize to you and the nation. I have to do better.
Well, I guess that was in the round. If only we knew what the score was.
All right, well, it's a little crowded booth, but I guess I can bring one more in. Gerg, we need scoring update. Gerg!
Rich 25, Lloyd 0.
Thanks, Gerg. Doing the magic for you, Will?
No, I love it. What are you talking about?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
It's good to see Kirk. Doesn't say anything else, kind of rude, but you know.
He's not.
So he gets paid to do one thing, so
Yeah. And you know, it's just that too. It's like he would say more if I paid him more, but I can't afford that. This ain't no
Hey, man.
GSP. I really want to see bombs drop before Vetty dies, so I'm gonna request that Rich hurries up on that. I like bombs. I like bombs as a mechanic. Big fan.
I don't like that they do auto damage, but I do like the idea of them.
I like the idea of electroproton bombs not costing 10 points. Make them 3 so we can bring them more.
Maybe if you could bring more than a single one per match, it might be a little bit better. Turns out they're pretty easy to get around when you only have
an extra
one
turn. And
Yeah.
I just want the missile from the the Trident class assault ship to be made legal for standard play. That's my like wet dream forever and ever.
Can I add on to that?
Yes,
I
please.
think. Can we just have the epic ships and extended? Can we just?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh man, I just love the idea of like, if the meta was like, oh man, squids and those the Thai transports, like in Zadi or whatever. If that was like the meta,
Fantastic.
like oh look out for those Thai carriers.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot at range 5 while you can't even see me. There you go. Say bye-bye to your A-wing.
And
No.
this is where we diverge. Get that shit out of here. I do not want infinitely shooting ships, spending energy to quadruple tap me a million times.
It's
Your
just one
point-
ship though.
Your point defense crap. Get it out of here. Stupid.
It's just one ship. Yeah, I don't think you could even bring the. I guess you could bring the bigger ships. You could probably bring like one Corvette if you wanted to.
Like, I gotta say that Epic X-Wing has gotten me one of the best X-Wing memories I have. Worlds 18, it was me and Marco Descordilli against, was it Nick Bond from England and Jerry Holt from Canada. And the match was so intense that we all ended up shirtless, roaring at the table, while poor Brent Wong swung by and said, "Guys, please don't do this. Please don't do this. Guys, please don't do this. Please don't make me enforce you to wear again your t-shirts." Thank you, Brent, for making us be reasonable adults at the game table.
Man, Italy's crazy.
Oh well, let's speak about England and Canada.
I don't think Canada's that crazy.
I mean, they eat poutine. That sounds pretty crazy to me.
Have you ever had poutine? It's delicious.
I did not, but
It's
I'm
potatoes
Italian.
with gravy and cheese. What's not to love?
Yeah, it's their spaghetti, man. I can't believe you just offended them like that.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm Italian. If you invite me over for dinner, I'm gonna spend like 15 minutes hugging and kissing everybody, and then the rest of the night insulting your food. So, what did you expect?
That's about right, actually. Yeah.
I don't deal in stereotypes. I deal in facts. Fact number 1.
The city
Wilmer
of San
McLean.
Diego hates me.
Well, San Diego.
So Vinny opts to fix that whole breach.
I don't hate it.
Better now than later, right?
Yeah. Leaving a
Or
hull
maybe
breach
not.
on a ship with that much hull is like the recipe of how you end up with 400 damage cards on a ship.
Yeah. Trust me, I've been flying a lot of Greedo, and just
On boss, yeah.
every shot is just putting a crit onto my hull. It's rough going sometimes.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
It's
doesn't
the
work
bump
though.
from
That's
Zard.
sorry. Sorry, ain't skipping no perform action. Might
Yeah.
even have a bullseye here on.
Yeah, you might have to barrel roll ZZ.
Yeah, that's not a place you need to be. Can't really boost either, can you? You can barrel roll rotate, I guess,
Yeah, you can barrel roll rotate. Or
and then shoot and get a mod.
yeah, you shoot
That is
first, so you're not gonna be left modless.
Yeah, that's the one advantage this ZZ does have in this matchup, that shooting first is really nice to be able to double modify your defense when need be.
This is needlessly risky.
Yes, but these are the plays that we like to watch. Risky, I love it. Will it pay off? We have no clue, but we still love it.
Focus boost
So-
your Sefton here, and I think you're good.
So he locked Sefton and then rotated.
Yeah.
But he's got the clusters, so he can shoot that direction. And then maybe just putting the arc backwards for next round. Because you're not helping Vinny. Vinny don't got no focuses.
Yeah, I think Rich got outmaneuvered here.
So Sefton already must have had the arc backwards the round before.
Yeah, it's been backwards for a minute now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Well, you went
third turn. It has
That's easy.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is gonna be a barrel roll.
Yeah, outwards. I mean, that's a well executed maneuver and barrel roll.
Zari laughs at your blocks, says Epionic. I think ZZ might need a procket here. I really do. It's like a matter of fact.
It's really close. It's once again it's that bullseye versus closest point scenario.
Two hits though from ZZ on opposing ZZ. Takes an evade. Opposing ZZ focuses and we'll take the focus right back.
Yeah, it's like that ability is good or something.
Yeah. Weird.
A-wings are broken.
I mean,
Navi.
Get him out of here, Navi.
A-wings are broken. I'm just gonna push my agenda forever.
Yeah, I think you go ahead and spend here. You're not taking a shot. Well, you might end up a shot from Vinny, but you're far enough away. Hit crit into Joff. Natties from the Joffy.
Yeah, took that.
Joffy.
Yeah.
Joff hasn't contributed anything, but also hasn't hurt the squad, so I guess that's nice.
I mean, he's very neutral, like Switzerland.
Ooh, ZZ's only gonna hit for one. Chooses to spend optics. I mean, you can convert one, so if you want to spend optics, you can, I guess. Oh, he's not. He's not even gonna bother.
Because they already got the extra token from from defending.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, 2 hits.
2 hits. Venny should get the extra die here. It was a range 3 shot. I was just gonna go ahead and take 2. That's what you get for checking, I guess. This is range 2 bullseye. That's pocket time.
Ooh, bracket. It's intimidation. Sorry, that's why I only rolled 1.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah. 4 hits on Z's.
Gonna spin the optics? Yeah, nothing shooting at you, right?
Yeah.
I would spend it. Nope.
What? Nothing's shooting at you.
That points.
Can you not optics on secondary weapons? Am I crazy?
Zari doesn't have
Oh,
optics.
sorry, Zari doesn't have it. Okay. Okay, got the intimidation instead. Fair enough.
So Venny now is gonna get some. Sorry. Okay, well, I'll read that in a second, Bodhi. You're shooting this gun. Bodhi, as he says, sorry to ask a probably dumb question, but how do I get this digital version of X-Wing game? Great question. It's not a dumb question. You like X-Wing, you want to play X-Wing. You see X-Wing on Twitch, you want to know where it is. That's smart. Smart questions, Bodhi. It is a program called Tabletop Simulator on Steam. It's around $20 for the game. It's often on sale for $10. And then in the workshop, there is a mod called X-Wing Unified 2.0 that you'll want to get. That part is free, and then you have X-Wing.
And a ton of other tabletop games if you want.
Absolutely.
I would like to add that in case your local playgroup is not accustomed to TTS, your question makes me think so. You might want to get a bunch of licenses. You might end up paying each one of them no more than $5 to $7, assuming like American dollars. Because you can buy multi-license of Tabletop Simulator for I think $30-ish, So you might want to look about that as well.
One hit, one a vape. What about licenses? What were you saying?
Buying like multiple. You can buy like a multi-pack.
Yeah, you can buy a 4 license or 8 license multi-pack, and each license ends up costing, say, $5, $6.
So you get more. You get more of your friends involved.
Exactly.
All right, don't team up on me now. Same team, guys.
Same team.
Which team?
Pro X-Wing, obviously.
Yeah, Team X-Wing,
Okay.
dog. What are you, Team Armada? Did you sneak some Armada lovers in here? Not on my watch.
So, truth to be told, I'm one of the 2 guys who translated Armada in Italian. I was pretty excited for the game because, big triangles, we have big triangle spaceships, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I tried the court set game, decent, had fun, and then I played a full-scale game. That was 4 hours of my life. I'll never get back.
The captain of England has entered the chat. Ollie says, waves flag, go Lloyd. Really? Didn't raise a cup of tea? I feel like you raised tea over flags. Am I right? Stereotypes, guys? Stereotypes are hilarious, right? You all agree?
I'm in on it.
Yeah. Bodhi's an underrated character. Even for Rogue One, which I think everyone kind of loves. Yeah, Bodhi doesn't get the love, and he should.
I mean, I think he was a traitor.
He's a traitor to the. They're all traitors to the Empire. That's rebels, baby. Like, welcome.
That's rebels, but it's fair enough. Those lovable dopes.
Like, I'm not sure I remember correctly, but I recall reading something about loads of Bodhi Rook scenes being either cut or reshoot for whatever reason.
So there was a bunch of reshoots. Well, I don't know what those reshoots were. Because, like,
again, I vaguely remember, so it's very probable I'm wrong, but something, clicks when you say Body Rook and I say, oh, reshoots.
I mean, there's a lot of awkward, like, Saw's prison scenes.
Yeah.
When Bodhi was all super weird.
That was the Saw's prison thing with that animal is kind of weird, but whatever. That movie's really good, so who cares?
The fantastical part of that isn't just like spies and stormtroopers and stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, that movie's so good, though. The only issue
for the George remake of where the oh man, what does Bodhi call it? Or what does Saw call it? But Bokulla or whatever.
Yeah,
He's like Bokulla. I cannot lie to Bokulla, and Bokulla comes in like dancing and singing.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You don't need a bumpy, hey. Bumpy, hey.
Come on, George. Let's get that remake going.
I mean, just like, when's Rogue One 2?
It's like a steady shot of.
You're telling me nothing
dust?
happened in hyperspace between there and Tatooine? You're telling me like Leia didn't get a cup of coffee that we can make a movie out of? Come on.
I am still scorched by episode 9. So
no, Scorch is First Order. You're in the wrong era of Star Wars.
No, I'm in the exactly correct era because I tried to force myself to like episode 9 for the first, say, 5 to 6 days after watching it at the cinema. And then I couldn't lie to myself. It's a bad movie.
Ooh, spicy take. I don't even know if it's that spicy, but I think most people are pretty indifferent on the sequels.
Yeah, that's.
I like Last Jedi.
Fair.
I really like Last Jedi.
Yeah, me too. Like, there's a few scenes I would have left in the void of space forever, But
It's great for a comedy movie.
I mean, this is a spoiler alert, but like, it really got me when I thought Chewbacca died, like in the theater. I was like,
that got me too. Yeah.
They took him out like that. They really got me. I was like, of course it's Disney. Never mind. Why would they do that?
yeah, but you know what pissed me off the most? That over 3 movies, we never had one single scene getting the old cast back together, even for like one shot. Like, have Luke, Leia, Han, old furball Chewie in one room. They don't have to say nothing, they just have to be there for 1 second. No, they negated everyone this.
Maybe. I see what you're saying, though.
Maybe Harrison Ford was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to see these people. He seems like a kind of guy who would be like, I don't want to see these people. Rogue One 2, Back in the Habit. Solid Sister Act reference.
Money is good. I mean, you're talking about the same man who's currently shooting Indiana Jones 5, despite the fact that Indiana Jones 4 does not exist.
A Crystal Skull, baby. You never seen the Crystal Skull?
You're gonna ignore a whole kingdom?
Yeah.
I have seen it.
Dude, Shia LaBeouf. Come on.
Shia LaBeouf been working out, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
The X-Wing movie should be good. Rogue Squadron movie, I am very excited for it. You know what I'm most excited for? Is like how into it Patty seems. It's like, my dad was a fighter pilot. I want to do this movie so bad. Please just fast forward time for me so I can do this movie.
I do have fairly high expectations for that movie. But I'm gonna curb my own hype, because
that boost did fit. I don't think it's gonna give him a shot though.
But Vinny's gonna shot, and Vinny, like that side arc is a little bit bigger than the front arcs because of the way things go.
This is what I was talking about. That you could do some funny stuff with the veteran turret gunner, because you had to shoot of a different arc, but Paige can rotate it front back. And then you can shoot ZZ twice there. Is that a trap? I mean, you have 3 dice double modified both times, right? Like,
yeah,
that's the best. That's the best you're gonna do on ZZ this whole game.
But ZZ will get tokens both shots as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
So this is somebody on somebody. 2 hits and 2 evades. Nothing matters. A-Wings evade everything. Literally nothing ever matters.
That was Sefton on ZZ, or maybe Joff.
I think that was ZZ on Zari. Instructed. Now the other ZZ.
Oh yeah, because that ZZ shoots first.
Yeah, this is on Sefton. So this is Sefton choosing to go into Joff. And 2 hits. Joff, fine. Joff's like, not only A-Wings can evade, Joff can evade.
Thanks for bringing in an ability that revolves around taking damage off and just refusing to take damage.
Yeah.
Man. Happens all the time. You bring Nash, none of your ships will die. No big deal.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Rich needs to kind of get in gear here, though. He's down, and there's only 17 minutes left, and it's not like ZZ's a fast ship. 1 reroll. Full string, and he blanks. ZZ spends 1 to live. Living on 1.
Has to spend it too. Here's the tough choice. You take the focus again or take the evade?
3 dice.
Taking the focus.
You're rolling 3. Ooh, another full string.
Oh yeah.
ZZ dies. God, ZZ. I think that propels Rich into the lead if math is correct. It is.
Yeah, 53 points. Should be in the lead.
Rich 78, Lloyd 73.
Gerd, you gotta wait till I call you.
Come when I want.
All right, man. Ooh, Rich, all of a sudden, from the depths of despair, comes back with the lead, and now Venny's all alone. Just wandering through life. Loveless.
And with 15 minutes on the clock, could we have a points update?
I mean, if you were paying attention, you just got one. 78-73 for Rich. 5 points separates.
Yeah, any set of points there. I mean, 2 on ZZ seems just as unlikely as the 5 on Vinny.
Sure does. Getting a call from a New York number. I don't recognize it, so that's going to voicemail. That's how Greg operates. You're gonna call me, you better let me know what your number is beforehand or leave a message, you know what I'm saying?
I do not know what you're saying.
Okay, so if you're gonna call me, like, let me know your number ahead of time so I can put it in my phone so I know you're calling, or leave a message so I can call you back. Because if I don't know the number, I ain't picking up.
No, I was just giving you some shizzle for the very typical American way of saying, know what I'm saying? No,
Yes.
we do not.
But I was giving you shizzle back. It was a shizzle on shizzle. It was double shizzle.
Damn it, I was bamboozled.
One walk says, Rich! In the way I imagine you would say, Con!
Oh man, what was the remind us, what's the current score between these two teams?
Right now, England is up 1-0 in this series. 1-0 to England. Of course, they need to win for national pride. And I think that's about it. I don't know if there's any consequences to England losing here.
Well, if they lose all their games to Ireland, I think that's when
Yeah, they don't qualify, and currently third qualifies, something like that. I remember Fun Walk.
Well, I think they're in.
Summing it up.
I think they've managed to lock it in. I watch Ollie every week too when he's updating this stuff, and I just never remember it because I'm literally the worst.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Canada might be able to sneak over them. I don't know. It's very close though.
Yeah. In the meantime, Group A was determined yesterday, as in our morning, so your night, Singapore managed to qualify, winning I don't know how many games against Czech Republic, and in the evening, Italy qualified as well, scoring a second win against Poland. Despite the overall result being 2-2 for now, that ensured qualification for Italy.
Because of their set wins, is that right?
Exactly.
Veteran Instincts in chat says, easy in hindsight, but Lloyd should have stayed still and taken the proton. No Venny ability, only takes one shot, likely gets Venny to initiative kill territory and doesn't die. I mean, not wrong.
Yeah. That's hindsight
is
though.
2020, yeah.
I mean, he could have just nannied out, you know?
Yeah, well, listen. I have often said, roll better. You want to win at this game, roll better. And no one takes my advice ever. I made a TikTok for it.
Oh, jeez. All
ZZ,
14 years old playing X-Wing will be really happy about your TikTok.
I reach out to the people. Natty for ZZ.
Natty's the cluster on Zari.
And Zari's gotta spend. Does. That is half points on Zari, so 23 more points in the bank. Sefton, no shots. I believe this is going to be cluster missiles. Oh, he doesn't have cluster
This
missiles.
might be a rocket.
Oh,
Range 3. Ooh. Struggling here. Who's still got rockets left?
Just Tally, I believe.
Septon still got theirs as well then. Yeah.
Oh no, Tally fired her. I don't know. Who cares?
Zari shot. There's easy.
There's Zari onto Venny. And Venny, I think, takes it. No arcs there. Can't add anything.
What? How is Zari shooting at?
Zari's arc is to the front. Oh my gosh. And then
Oh, because they didn't block. That's why.
Venny natties out and just one taps.
Wow.
Zari there. Rest in pieces, Zari Bangle. May your hit song Manic Monday and Walk Like an Egyptian echo forever.
Yeah, things are going downhill quick for Lloyd here. Just losing A-wings left and right.
Wonton Squadron says Venny's in trouble because he's 90 seconds in the past. Venny isn't in trouble. Venny is the trouble.
Yeah, you're locked in here with Vinny, it turns out.
Yeah. Call an ambulance, but not for Venny. I see we've entered the screw the dice cam people portion of the game.
Things are heating up, Greg. Things are heating up. Ah man, I just think we've just seen the strength of that M9G8 here. Unnecessity. If you're trying to
It's so good.
take so many shots.
So I cooked up a list. It's Venny with all the toys. Trajectory simulator, pattern analyzer, perceptive co-pilot, page, veteran turret gunner, seismic chargers, thermal detonators, and stealth device. With Nimi, with BB, Ferrosphere paint, and underslung blaster cannon. And Ronith Blario to keep it all I2s with heroic proton rockets and advanced optics. It's the greatest list of all time.
Yeah, I'm sure the twos will that'll be the winning option, I'm sure. Possible.
Mr. Ollie, who I'm sure his name is Oliver. Is it? Is it Oliver? Is it Ollivander? Sure. Does he have one of those like super English Harry Potter names? GW4 says, I was trying to come up with a Bengals joke. You gotta be quicker than me, son. One hard pattern analyzer will allow an action to double focus. Good call. Let's get an update from Gerd. Gerd, score?
Rich 123, Lloyd 73. Hi, Will.
Gerd says, hi, Will.
Oh, I heard him. I'm blushing.
Okay. Well, you don't blush when I say hi. I have praised you 24/7 for months.
I do every time. Don't think I don't.
Gonna focus rotate. That ZZ lock keeps making me think that there's gonna be some like munitions coming in, on Rich's ZZ, and then I have to remember that there's Lloyd ZZ's dead.
Yeah, real dead.
Is this focus boost time for
What?
Sefton Crockett?
Yeah, we're in
Desperate
Rockets.
Measures Arizona.
Yeah.
Venny's only on 4, so
Yeah, you just have to kill him. Just get 5, he rolls a blank, he's dead.
I mean, easy. I do it for
Easy.
breakfast every day.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just natty out and watch him roll blanks.
Not like this.
Easy got optics.
you fire on
Yeah.
ZZ? No, it's so many more points for Venny.
No, that was ZZ shooting Sefton.
Yeah, I'm saying if you have your choice here though with Sefton. Rocket.
Oh. No, because you're trying to PS skill at that point, right? That was Tally rolling the single hit.
Yep, on Joff, I think.
Again, Joff Natties. Apparently this X-Wing is the hardest ship to hit ever.
Yeah, man, that's all. Bring an ability that has a very specific timing, and if that timing just happens to be take damage.
Sets off
It
the
won't-
rocket. Sets off the rocket. Venny is in grave danger.
I mean, he's gonna have to get all 5 here to kill Vinny.
Are you calling it? Are you calling it?
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
think you
Will.
got it.
Put him.
You should know better, Will. How many games have you casted?
Oh man, that's just what happens, man. Rockets, come on.
That's dead.
Rigged.
That gets him.
This is rigged.
Yeah, he
more
does roll the
damage
blank. He didn't say anything about that one.
And he dies, so he's just gonna drop a proton for funsies.
Wait, he didn't. He can drop while he defends. What is going on?
After you are destroyed, you may drop 1 bomb. Page Psycho.
After you're destroyed, that's right. They're rarely used because you only get destroyed once.
Yeah, turns out. Unless you're Tell. All right. I mean, it's a 4-point game now with at least a turn left. Are you gonna half-point Joff? No, because all he does is roll evades, even though his ability gives him evade tokens.
Yeah, I won't need those.
Gave him it because he doesn't have shields involved, correct? No, he has full shields. Sorry, I was looking at the A-Wing.
Yeah, Joff hasn't been touched. Joff is
Yeah.
literally invincible. That said, he also hasn't done any damage. Joff is basically not in this game.
Do you
Rookie
think
one
we'll
fi-
see him target lock in the last rounds here? Try to
Give-
use
Give ZZ a
him
reroll?
and- No, to give the opponent a reroll.
Why would you want to give the opponent a reroll?
In case they rolled a hit or something.
Did you want his ability to go? I think he's okay with what Joff is doing.
No, you could use that on defense. Instead of like rerolling a blank, you reroll a hit.
Rookie One Fun says XTC, so many try hard lists, and here we have Joff Sea Striker. I don't like the way Joff is spelled. I don't like people who spell Jeff that way either. Or like the Geoff. Those people, I don't trust a single one of them.
Wait, did you say Geoff?
Yeah.
Joff?
That's a legitimate way to spell Jeff. And it's terrible.
I went over it. So we do have a lock here. He does put on Sefton. I have played this game before.
Name one time.
Alright, you got me there. I've never played.
Oh, so good. Stepped into half, Greg. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm bad at this. It's much more than a 4-point game.
I was gonna say, I don't think so. Yeah, there's barely 48 points out there. Yeah.
I mean,
Flying
listen,
around.
Tally,
Plus
you
bid.
can focus, boost in on Joff, but you're not getting anything through, so.
Hey man, when you're losing, you gotta take big risks like this.
Ooh, wait, Tally still has. Does Tally have
Still
Procket? Yeah, Tally has
Yeah,
a Procket.
on
And...
ZZ,
Oh, that's real close. I think it is.
obstructed.
Though. It would be obstructed, but hey.
Take that bullseye. Range
Got him.
2.
Obstructed. So the rare 5v4.
Yeah, very rarely get obstructed bullseye shots.
Back in my old days of first edition, we would do this all the time.
4 hits. 3 of fades is just enough. DZ lives, and I don't think they're going to get this shot off in time to force another round. 1 hit onto Joff. Come on, go through. He has to re-roll it. It's still 1 hit. It doesn't go through, Joff, you bastard.
Oh, he's gonna have a shot now with the lock in return as well. One of the big advantages of that M9G8.
3 hits.
And
Sefton says no.
Oh,
Jeez.
yeah, has had enough.
Congratulations, Rich, and the entire country of Ireland. Ties the series at 1-1. I know this is a very personal grudge match. A match that has been talked about for maybe 30, 40 years as being one of the all-time great matches. So I'm happy the game delivered. They're probably calculating points.
That was a good match.
That was fun. Turns out X-Wing's enjoyable.
It does. It does. It is. Sorry, it is.
Let's see. So we got 2 other X-Wing streamers on right now. Got SGP versus CZE. So it's Singapore.
It's Singapore and CZE. What's
And
the other one?
Serbia versus Switzerland.
Oh,
So
Serbia. Yeah.
Singapore versus Czechs or Serbia versus Switzerland? What do you think?
Yeah.
Does
go on, Lou.
either one of those actually matter?
I don't know. That's why I asked you guys. I was
So I'm
hoping
double
someone would know.
checking. So I'm double checking. The Serbia-Switzerland game would matter.
All right. That sounds good. We'll go there then. I'm going to wait because I've learned my lesson that rating too soon cancels the thing. Just going to put on a timer for 90 seconds starting now. Anyone got any strong opinions? It will never likely be heard, but you know.
No, not really, apparently.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair enough. I'm going to go to my own channel, which is my own stream. Where are we? It's at 0. 3 dice from Sefton are on the board. I think that's it. We're done.
Nope.
All right. Just gonna wait. Just gonna wait some more time. Man, my hair looks bad.
Your hair never looks bad.
No, it looks bad right now. It's early morning hair, and it's not like together. It's like, well, it's like 2 together, you know, so it's like missing in places.
Yeah, that's why I've just been keeping my hair short lately. The older I get, the shorter I want my hair.
I used to only do like buzz cuts, and then like it was co-opted by Nazis, so I stopped that.
Yeah, it really has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
They love that uniformity.
They sure do love homogeny. I think we're good now. In that raid.
But you get nickels for raiding other people?
Why not? It always blows my mind. Like right now it says we have 80 viewers, but only 46 people are in the raid. I'm like, come on, guys, step it up. Make me look better, you know?
That'd be fun.
Get some better viewers, Greg.
Right. We out. I should pay off bets. There it is.
Oh, they will freak out on you for that.
Yeah, it's gone.
Nash can't save you because it's in the engagement.